The weather is getting worse by day. I think it was like -2 degrees today, or worse. I've been so sick and not very healthy, and I've not had enough energy to do stuff. I just got back from the theatre, and I need to go get some cash to go get some water, and I have to walk all the way up the staircase because the elevator's not working. It just seems like, you know, the world is against me for some reason. Well, I hope you're having a good day, because sure is better than mine.
Just got up, something's wrong. I waited up with wounds on my feet. Where will you be? Flickering through memories, the Polaroids yellowed in the sun, longing to be seen. So come and hide.
So I want to keep this video short, guys. I feel like the walls have been closing, and I mean, to be honest, I have so much schoolwork to do. I have work tomorrow and the day after, so I don't know if there's gonna be videos on those days. But today I want to show you guys something I learned from Casey Neistat that just really helped me to put things into perspective, and I hope maybe it will help you as well. So I'm gonna draw what it's like to work from this point to this point. Now this point is where you start. Sorry, this has to focus. Let's say the start is right here. Start. Let's just say you're at the bottom or somewhere right there. And then you start to work, putting work, a lot of work, and then you hit right here. And then what happens is, you know, you've been going at a nice momentum, you've seen progress, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong, you know, and then there's that decline, you know. And at this point is where a lot of people get lost and sort of just drop out in a way and never really find out what can come after this point. So what happens is, when this happens, it's a sign that you just need to keep working, and what's going to happen is it's going to push a sort of like a plateau. You have to work and work and work. You may not see an increase, but definitely all this is going into something, and eventually you hit a point and it spikes all the way up to over there. Now, as you can see, this point is obviously farther than where it hit last time, so your peak is higher. And when you get to that point, there's going to be that decline. Something happens, something goes wrong, it's out of your control, nothing you can do about it, it happens. And you have to put in the work to really like cause this plateau, and then boom, you get up again, spike. With every success, it will always be better than the last time. This is why when you lose a video game, you go back and you restart. This is why athletes go back and run the race again. This is why people keep doing things over and over again. But we've seen so many times that when it comes to life, people just kind of just give up right here. You have to apply the concept of the video game or any game or sports to actual life. And then what happens is a little decline, and then boom. And then this might actually last longer when you somehow, you know, you learn from it, and you know, this might be smaller all the way at the top, and then there might just be a little bit of plateau, and then you spike up. You know, there's always that. There's always something that wants to pull you back and take you down. And every one of these moments, without work, you will never ever be able to go back up here. If you stop, if you peak at this point and you feel comfortable, you're like, okay, I earn enough money, you know, I've gotten to a point that's okay, it's fine, it's nice, you know. What happens is slowly every day you start to fall back. And you don't even notice, you know. You start to fall back, and just like that, you find yourself all the way over here on some random day. Until I learned this concept from Casey, and I just kind of spin it in my own way. And if you really think about it, you know, you have to just always be on the move. Always keep trying to improve, always try to learn, always look for a new book, because there's just always something more. And eventually, you might hit a peak. But the real lesson here is that you don't ever get comfortable because you fall back down. That's the whole point of the points, you know. The minute you stop, it's kind of like life. You know, we're chasing something, and when you reach your goal, you know, chase something else. And when you reach that goal, you know, chase something even bigger. And for me, it's one way I like to look at things, you know. don't really ever settle for anything or settle for a cap. So my advice is, if you don't want to get comfortable, then keep creating, keep moving forward, and keep pushing, because it will make a difference one day and you see an inflation in your work. You just have to keep putting in the work. But anyway, I'm gonna have to go to bed now after I edit this. I have so much to do in the coming week. School is about to end in the next 2 weeks, so wrapping up with like finals and coursework and all that BS. school, guys. I cannot wait till I get out of this establishment. I literally can't wait. You know, I've done school for so many years. I think like I'm tired of it already, but whatever, we'll handle that. Sorry if I seem a bit low today, I'm kind of ill. But if you're new here, my name is Ama. Do subscribe, join the family, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for sticking around. Bye.
Sorry mama, I'm a mess up. Sorry mama, I'm the mess up. I just use these 808s to do confessions. I'm done with cursing and flexing, buying purses, man, I feel like I'm a peasant.